Broadcasting. All right, guys, we should be live. Welcome, and thank you for tuning in. I already see a comment here. Let me see here, live chat. Here we go. Hey, Bert, it's good to see you here, man. I'm glad to. Hey, if you're only here for part of it, man, that's all right. That's all right. I'm glad that you're here. This is the second one, I believe. So that's awesome. Makes me happy to see. So really quick, I have the chart up because I didn't want to pull up the Cashemon designs yet. There's not many, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I got today. And then we'll also talk about what I talked to the team about today. So we will cover a little bit of that. I know it's kind of a shocker. I have this page up here. Let me refresh it. And it's like a sea, almost a full sea of red again. But, hey, it is what it is, right? So, again, thank you for everyone tuning in. Of course, I can't see if anybody actually is in here other than Bert because he commented. So, please leave a comment. Let me know that you're in here so I can say hi to you guys. I always love seeing the chat. So a couple new things I do want to say. Well, actually, one new thing. As you see on the screen, hopefully you guys can view it, is our QR code. Figured it was kind of like a little neat touch to the stream. Basically, if... Hey, Mary. Hey, hon. So basically, if you see on the screen right there, it is our QR code. So instead of going to the description and trying to find our links for our Reddit, our Telegram, our Twitter, everything, you could just scan that with your phone, pull up your phone if you're on your computer. If not, non-issue. You won't be able to scan it if if you're on your phone or whatever. But if you are on your computer, you can open up your camera on your phone, scan it, and click that link, and it will take you directly to where all of our links are, so you can access our Twitter, like I said, our Discord, our Instagram. All of that is right there for you. So it was kind of like a little cool feature I wanted to throw in here. I think it's cool. So we'll see. Give me the feedback if you guys like that. I made it kind of small. I didn't want to make it too big covering the screen so you guys can see majority of the actual screen. What's up, Deontay? How you doing, man? Glad to see you're in here. I think this is the first time seeing you in here. That's awesome, though. I'm glad that you tuned in. I'm not going to talk about the market today, guys. I just had this up, like I said, just because I don't want to show you the Cashemons quite yet. There isn't a lot. It's just going to be the final design. We don't have the babies yet. The team is working on the baby designs right now. And like I've mentioned in a previous video, the Cashemon logo, what it is right now, will be updated to the latest baby versions in art styles. So that is going to change, but once it changes, it shouldn't change again. So they are working on that. But I kind of want to wait just until a few more people are coming in here. Again, I can't view how many people are in here. At least it doesn't give me an current up-to-date of how many people are in here watching. So if you are in here watching, please leave a comment. Again, I like to say hi to everyone. And again, at the end of the stream or when I'm done or midway through, I'll start answering your guys' questions if you have questions, which I hope you do. So I just want to wait a couple more minutes here and make sure everyone tunes in that can tune in or wants to tune in. So again, thank you guys for right now, to everyone that is in here. It means a lot. So, I do have a question here. Anthony, will there be a beta or full release? So how we have it broken up, there isn't going to be a beta. So basically how we have it broken up, we have an egg game, which is kind of like our pre-game, going to be coming out. Basically that's eligible for everyone, right? You do have to be an investor holding Soul Cash, okay? You can't just go in and be a brand new investor without actually investing in the Soul Cash because you need to buy the eggs. Okay? Now, that being said, you can, I guess, if you want to call that a beta, it's not really a beta. Like I said, it's a pregame to the actual full release game. So how it's going to be is that everyone will be able to start buying their eggs, minting their eggs, things of that nature. There will be some interactive, like daily things that you can do on the web page once it releases. And then once the actual main game comes out, your Cashemon that you currently have that hatch will just transfer over and you can start playing the actual full game, right? So we just wanted to kind of bring something in a way, I guess, like you can think of it as a beta, but it's not really a beta. But bringing that to you guys ahead of time. Hey, Yvonne, it's good to see you here, man. Can't wait to play. Gonna be awesome. Not the average cheap skate game, quality on its way. Exactly, that's the goal here. So basically, well, I'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, I don't know how many people are here viewing, so hopefully quite a bit. But again, this will be on YouTube, so you can go back and rewatch. I'm not going to talk about the market, so we're going to go ahead into this. So right now, I'm just going to recap last week's video a little bit about the character design, and I will show you the finalized character designs. So we're going to go ahead and start with the baby Cashemon here. I'll go ahead and make it a little bit bigger for you guys. 1 second. So, oh, why did it do that? All right, hold on. For some reason it does that. I don't understand why. I do not have slideshow on, but Microsoft decides to want to do its own thing at times. As you can see here, this is the original version art style of the babies. Like I said, they are all going to be redone. The baby rabbit has already been redone. They are doing some slight tweaks to it. However, he's pretty much done. They are going to start working on the dragon, the falcon, I believe he is, the turtle, and then the lizard, which doesn't really look like a lizard. He looks like kind of like an alien lizard, but still cool in his own way, right? So there's that. Now, this is the baby that they redone. This is the final version of the baby. As you can see, it is definitely more detailed than the original baby. It's got some more shaders, things like that. It gives it more of a 3D appeal. And this is just like a background that they placed on it, so what it would kind of look like on the background. Very cute, cuddly, as a baby should be, right? Then I will show you the adult version of the final version of what was going to be the first. See, I don't know why Microsoft likes to do that to me. The first edition drawings, we'll call them that, right? So these are the very first edition drawings. They were not bad, however, they did not go along the same lines as the eggs. The eggs were more detailed, the more vibrant. They popped out at you as soon as you seen them. The character models did not. Now, if the eggs in the art style kind of rolled with them, it would have made more sense, but they did not, right? So we asked them to go ahead and could they remake the characters and bring in better art. So they did. They brought these guys. These are like our second edition revamp, right? I swear, Microsoft, Bill Gates, get your shit together, my guy. All right. So here, this is the 1.5 2.0 version, right? Anyways, this is the big upgrade compared to that rabbit, the adult version. Okay, you could see the shaders, the more detail to the character, stuff like that, right? We got more feedback. We got positive feedback from the art style, but a lot of people did not like the humanoid style of the character. And I get it. Yet, they are still a creature, mind you. They are still a monster. I mean, it's not a human, it's still a monster. But people didn't like the humanoid style. So I went back, talked to the team, and we came up with this model. Okay? Again, more creature style, definitely more monster appeal. I apologize, guys. I do not know why it does that. So more monster style, more, less humanoid, but creature, right? Feedback was phenomenal, and I'm glad you guys really like this. I really do. Now, like I said, this was going to be the finalized version of them, but they were taking aspects of the other character, the art style and stuff, intertwining them. Okay? So, now this is going to be the final version of the adults. This is just the rabbit. They're still working on the turtle, and then now they have to build from the ground up the dragon, the falcon, and the lizard as well, right? So I do not know what they look like yet, but once I do find out what they look like, I will let you guys know. This is the final version of the character. I'm sure it's going to transfer over. Nope. Okay, cool. So this is the finalized version. Still a creature, a monster, right? You can see that he has more details to him, more of a 3D appeal. You can see the little fine tuning here in the ears, things like that. I personally think he's cool. I like him. Really, really cool. Of course, this is going to be the adult version of the rabbit. Okay? I do have the teen version of the rabbit. Now, mind you, think of it like this. We have the eggs. We have the babies, which are cute. You go to teenager, it's kind of like a mix between. They're not 100% cute like babies, but they're not full-fledged warriors and ready for battle, right? So they're kind of in between. So these are going to be, this is like the teenage rabbit, right? He's going through his teens. So here he is, obviously he's grown up from the baby rabbit. He's pretty much the middle character. So this is going to be what the teenage rabbit is going to look like. And then again, the adult version was just what I showed you. So this is just, again, the art style of the rabbit. They're still working on the turtle. They still have to do the dragon, the falcon, and the lizard as well. And again, once we get those, I will be doing another video and showing you guys that too as well. So hopefully you guys really like that. Irish King, I see you in here. Thank you, man. And awesome. I'm glad that you like it, Deontay. Awesome. That's good. And thanks, Hydra. I appreciate it. Yeah, so now that you guys have seen the characters, if you're just tuning in, please let me know. I will go ahead and re-show them for you. Let me go ahead and close out of the barrage of them here. Now I want to cover some things today about the game and everything. So we had to, again, we've talked to the team, we've come up with these new character designs, right? We took the criticism, we took the feedback, and we gave it to them, and this is the result we're going with. Okay, we're not going to change it up. We're not going to keep bringing them more character designs, because you guys have to understand, the more we keep doing that, we keep pushing the game out further and further, and we want to bring it to you guys as fast as possible, right? But we don't want to rush the game. But if we keep bringing in things like this to appeal to the majority of you, the problem is the game keeps getting pushed back, right? I'm okay with it. Personally, I know Hydra, myself, and the whole team, we want to give you guys something that's going to bring replayability, right? We want you guys to keep coming back and enjoying the game, right? And we want the game to look good. And if you rush something just to get it out there because some people want you to get it done now, the game could come out as crap. And we don't want that. We really want to bring you guys something like we've always have from the start of this project, been bringing you quality products within either being our staking platform or our dashboard to use. We really put a big emphasis on trying to bring as close to perfect products to you guys as much as we can. So again, with pushing this character design on them to keep, re-looking at the art style and changing the characters, the team has to go back and start from basically the ground up again. And after today's meeting, I gave the green light to continue with the art style, to continue with the progression. So there is no more revising of the character designs, unless Hydra or myself completely do not like one of the character designs afterwards. That's the only way we are going to bring up anything about change. But as of right now, I like the progression, I like where it's going, and I'm glad that you guys do too. Now, on top of that, I will talk a little bit about the egg game. Now, the egg game, there is no date yet. Okay, so please be patient. And the reason why there's no date for the egg game yet is because, again, they have to remodel the characters. Okay, so if they never had to remodel the characters, the egg game probably would have been coming out a lot sooner. However, right now, the eggs are all designed, right? The eggs are up here, they're all done. But the characters. So what they want to do is make sure that all the character models are done, finished, how we want them, before they keep 100% continuing to release the A game, which is fine. So there is no release date yet, but once we find out a closer time frame of when the game is going to be coming out, the pre-game we'll call it, you guys will know. Okay, promise you, we will let you know. We've always let you know. That's why I do these videos now too. So on top of that, I did talk to the team today about the A game. Now, there's a couple things I want to talk to you guys about, okay? So one being, there is going to be a set amount of eggs you can hold in the wallet, okay? And that fixed amount is going to be 10 eggs total. And the reason why there's going to be 10 eggs total is because our game, like I said, we want to bring ideas and key factors from the old school Pokemon game and bring them in here. Well, when you're a trainer, for people that don't know Pokemon and don't know the games, I'm just going to kind of explain what I mean by this. When you're playing the old Pokemon games, you can only have 6 Pokemon on you when you go out in your adventure. You can have a whole bunch stashed away in your inventory, like at the Poke Center, hundreds and hundreds of Pokemon. But when you go out to battle, you can only have 6. Okay? So we thought about that, and we were like, okay, well, if we're trying to bring this into a game and bringing those factors over, they have to kind of go hand in hand. So that's why we brought up the 10 eggs per wallet, okay, maximum. Now, there is no limit on how many females or males you can have. If you just want all females, you can. If you want all males, you can. If you want to split them 5 and 5 so they can breed, you can. Completely up to you what you want to do at that time. Okay? Now, I also want to say, when the characters come out, another reason why the A game is going to be pushed a little bit is because, again, they have to create the characters, the baby designs, right? So when the A game comes out, you will be able to pick your Cashemon. So do you want the falcon? Do you want the turtle? Do you want the rabbit? Do you want the lizard? Right? You can choose that. You get the freedom to choose that. But they'll be in egg form. Okay? So when you have your egg, you'll be able to play the daily tasks, things like that. And once they hatch, then you'll have your baby. Okay? Now, I'll get into a little bit more details about that aspect here in a second. To kind of go back to the egg, the game and the characters and such, like I was explaining. So you have 10 eggs. Now, there will be a fixed price. There's 2 fixed prices. So 3 eggs per wallet are going to be $50 a piece, fixed. Okay? So you can buy 3 eggs at $50. After that, the rest of, what is that, 7? The rest of the 7 eggs are going to be at a fixed price. They should be a fixed price at 50,000 soul cash. Okay? Now, some of you might be like, okay, cool, 50,000, that's awesome. But remember, please, remember, I can't emphasize this enough for you. Remember, the price is really, really cheap right now to buy soul cash. In order to play Cashemons, you need soul cash. Okay? Now, you have 50,000 soul cash to buy the 4th egg. As the price starts to rise, those eggs are going to become more and more expensive. Okay? Because just like any project, the more people buy in, the price per share increases, so then you have to spend more money to buy and invest. Correct? That's how it works. Well, the same thing applies here. So, probably would, I'm not a financial advisor, but if you're wanting to play this game, I probably would advise 2 things. Don't sell your soul cash for a couple dollars, like a lot of people have been doing. And 2, buy a ton of soul cash right now, so when this game comes out, you'll have enough early on to buy your eggs. But not a financial advisor. You do what you guys want. But let's say on the 6th egg you're going to buy, it's at 50,000 soul cash fixed price. But let's say 2,000 people are buying soul cash. Well, now that egg might have went from, let's say, $50 to $300 per an egg now. You see what I'm trying to get at? So if you want the eggs at a cheaper price, now's probably the best time. But it is going to be a fixed price, 50,000 soul cash, after the 3rd egg. Now, we are implementing a mechanic here. If you have 2 wallets, okay, you have one wallet for 3 eggs, and you have another wallet, okay, and you buy the 3 eggs for $50, and you want to merge them. I'm sorry, but you're not going to be able to do that. We're not doing that. And the reason why we're not doing that is because I know a lot of you probably have already thought that, oh, I'll buy 6 eggs, 3 in this wallet, 3 in this wallet, I'll just merge them and put them in one wallet so I can keep everything organized. No, I'm sorry. And the reason why we're not doing that is so people can abuse the system. Because there's only 30,000 eggs going to be minted. Okay, for the egg game. Okay? We don't want people abusing the system, merging them all in one wallet, and, you know, not making it fair for anybody. So there is going to be a mechanism preventing that. Okay? And if you don't like it, well, I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't bother me one bit. We're doing this to help prevent people that like to try to exploit things like this. Okay? So, if you want 5 wallets and you want to play the game with 5 separate wallets, well, if you want to buy only those 3 eggs for that $50 price a piece, well, that's fine. You can have your 5, 10, 20 different wallets, but you're not going to be able to merge those. Just not. Okay? So, again, we're trying to keep it fair for everyone. We're keeping it like the game, the Pokemon style games, right? You have all your Pokemon in one, and you're in the one carrier when you go out the battle, and you come back and you can switch them, right? You can switch them in the Pokemon game. Here, if you want to switch them, you can sell your Cashemon on our platform, okay? And you can trade them. And then the money you get back, you can buy another Cashemon. You buy another egg, and so forth, right? Because you also have to keep in mind too that this game is tying into our project to bring rewards into your pockets, into your wallets too. So all of this, all these mechanics are tying together to bring in more volume. Okay, so remember that everything is tying together. All right. Now another thing I want to talk about, since I covered that, I do want to explain. You might get an egg. Okay, so let's say you buy initially you buy 3 turtle eggs for $50, right? And let's say, and they're at random. Okay, we do have different levels of rarity. There are going to be the base set, which is going to be the most like common, right? There's going to be a ton of those ones, and as they go in like all the way up to legendary, the percentage of those eggs of getting one is going to be very, very low. Well, that's why they're rare, right? They're worth more money. So let's say you buy those 3 eggs, or you buy the 10 eggs, and you end up with a legendary. That's awesome. Level up your legendary, play the game once the game comes out, level up evolve your Cashemon from a baby to a teen to the adult, battle people. Let's say you battle someone, you get a legendary loot drop of a sword, right? Well, legendaries are going to also be rare as well, just like Cashemon. So let's say you get that legendary loot drop and you equip it to your Cashemon, and say you go to sell it. Well, your legendary, just like any other NFT that's really rare out there, is going to be worth a lot of money. Okay? Especially if someone really wants that. Let's say it's the dragon, legendary dragon Cashemon. It has the traits that they're looking for, right, for battle. And let's say they like that sword or that shield or that body armor or that accessory that's a legendary that you equipped it to that Cashemon. Well, that's going to raise the price of that Cashemon, right, when you sell it or trade it. Now, when you sell and trade on our platform, in order to bring the project volume and to bring rewards for you guys, there has to be a kickback, a tax. So let's say you trade on our platform and you sell your Cashemon for $100,000. Right? Let's say it's 100,000 USD. Okay? 5% out of that is going to go back into trading volume, into the project. So you'll make $95,000, but 5% of that comes back into the trading volume, which would be $5,000 into the trading volume. And that's for everyone that's selling, right? Which then raises the trading volume, daily trading volume, which then gives you more rewards and more payouts. You see where I'm going with this? It's all a mechanism to keep putting more money into you guys too. Okay? That's how this is all working. And there's more utility and mechanisms while you're playing the game, things like that, but we'll get into that later date. This is mainly focused around the A game and how this is going to work, okay? This is everything I've discussed with them today. And we're also going to continue to discuss more information next week as well. So on top of that, on our webpage, once the game comes out and you're able to go on our webpage, there's going to be daily events, like daily spinning the wheel events, right? You do one time a day. You might be able to earn more ADA Cash or Soul Cash. There's also going to be a chance, they didn't get in all the details with me today because they are working on it, the mechanics, but when you spin the wheel, there could be a chance for you to win an actual Cashemon egg. So it'll probably definitely be worth playing, each day, because you get a chance to potentially win a Cashemon for free, right? And of course, it'll probably be at random. You won't be able to pick and choose. It'll probably be a random egg with a random character. But still, what if you won that character for free and it turned out to be a legendary? It may not be the character that you wanted to play with, but what if it became a legendary? I mean, that'd be pretty cool, right? You got a free legendary, right? And a free Cashemon. So there's going to be those kind of aspects within the game as well, right? For our page, for the A game. Again, all of this is going to carry over to the main game as well, okay? This is eligible for everyone that's an investor, everyone that's holding Soul Cash, right now will be able to play. Okay? Give me a second, guys. I will answer your questions and such like that. Okay? Now, mind you, some of these questions, when I go back, some of these questions I might not be able to answer them quite yet for you, just because when we have these conversations, they're pretty cut and dry. We discuss what needs to be discussed, and then and then the next week we'll discuss more. So some of these questions I may not be able to answer today, but I may be able to answer next week for you. Okay, so keep that in mind too. But I will get to them. But yeah, so like I was saying, this is everything that I discussed with the team today about the eggs. It was finishing the character design, and how the egg game is going to work. Now, Hydra and I had a conversation. I did send it over to the team. I'm waiting for a response. I think they're out for today because it is a different time zone. I believe that the hatching of, once you have your Cashemon during the egg game, I believe it's going to be 5 days. Now, I have to confirm with them, but it's going to be 5 days of holding your Cashemon, being active on the web page and everything like that, that your Cashemon will hatch into the baby. Okay? Now, again, I will get into more details about that at a later date once I have the conversation next week with the team. But again, that is something I brought up to them today. I did send that over. So I definitely wanted to let you guys know that as well. So let me go ahead and get some of these questions really quick, and we'll see if I can answer these today. So 17 new viewers. Awesome. That's a new record here. We got absolutely great team. Love the characters. Thank you, Bert. Appreciate it. James, excellent. I love that. There's no team like Ada Cash. Thanks, Yvonne. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Hail Hydra. Hail all mods. Oh, man. I love it. Irish King, we always listened to you guys and always tried to do the right thing, but as Zach says, sometimes has to give. Yes. 100% Irish King. Thank you. If you have 10 eggs, how would that work if you won one? Okay, so that's a good question. I can't answer right now. I will bring that over to the team, and we will work that out. More than likely, what'll probably happen is it'll have to probably go over into another wallet or something, but once I get the information for you guys on that, I will definitely let you know how that's going to work, okay? And it may honestly, if you got the egg, it may ask you if you want to trade it out for another one. We might, you might be able to, because I know some games too, like actual mobile games and video games in general, if you get an item and your inventory is full, it'll ask you if you want to trade it for something or drop it or maybe sell it for something to compensate with. So maybe something like that might apply. So let's say, for example, you get that Cashemon, you may be able to just sell it for the trade it for the 50,000 soul cash. So there might be things like that, or you might trade it out for another egg. So let's say you got this random egg, right? You won it, and let's say you bought an egg, and you're like, oh, I bought the Falcon, but I don't really want to play the Falcon. So maybe maybe I'll trade that egg I just won for that Falcon egg, and it pretty much swaps it, but you don't get anything else, but you swap it, right? And that Cashemon's gone, right? The egg is back out there for someone else to mint, but let's say you substitute it, and now it's a dragon. Well, now maybe that's like, oh yeah, look, I got a Dragon Age and I swapped it for, and that was one I was wanting, but I swapped out for the Falcon. So there might be like things like that we may try to work in, but again, I will give you guys information on that once I talk with the team and how they want to do that. Laughing Gourmet, would we require Soul Cash to upgrade the character? No. So upgrading your characters. Well, first of all, are you talking about leveling up your character, like evolving it? Or are you talking about, like, if you want to pay for more XP to give it a boost to help level it up? I'm not sure what are you referring to on that, because if you're talking about like just regular, like just playing the game, battling AI and battling characters and just leveling up that way, no. Um, Now, if you're trying to pay for like an XP potion or something like that, that may give you like a bonus, like a bump up to level up your character quicker and stuff like that. Well, yeah, you would have to pay either Soul Cash or Ada Cash. We're still working out those details in the main game to, because that's something you have to buy, right? It's a potion or something you have to buy. So, no, evolving, yeah, okay, no, evolving. You just have to play the game, complete missions, complete the campaign style missions against AI, things like that, and then your character will level up, and then eventually evolve. So, and with battles and things like that. And we got 20 people watching. Awesome, that's a new record. I know 20 people watching. It doesn't seem like a lot, but to me, that's fantastic. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. It means a lot. That's really cool. And thank you for these questions. Please keep them coming. Keep all the questions coming, guys. I want to be as transparent as possible with you. I've never once been not transparent with you guys. So, yeah, of course, man. Yeah. No, thank you for asking that question. That's a good one. And thanks, Jason, for your question, too, about the 10 eggs and stuff. That's a good one, too. Like I said, we can do all kinds of, try to bring in different kind of mechanics into this game to make it really cool and bring replayable value to the game. That's our whole goal here, right? And I think a lot of devs, and I'm not bashing devs, but I think when they come to playing or making these type of games, they're not really gamers, right? A lot of people don't play video games, so they don't understand, they don't have the mindset of a gamer, and they don't have the mindset of how games actually work and what kind of key aspects of video games to bring into the NFT game. They just make something because they're piggybacking off of like Axie Infinity or something like that. They've seen the mechanics of an NFT game. They're like, oh, I want that kind of mechanic. Or, I know what Minecraft looks like, so I'm going to make a game that looks like Minecraft. Things like that. But they don't actually understand how the game works and functions. It's very nice that, and I'm not gloating, but I've been a gamer since I was like 2-3 years old. Ever since I had the Super Nintendo with my dad, I've grown up with video games. I mean, I play video games like all the time. I have 4 Xboxes here, and I have a ton of games, and I just built a gaming PC, work computer. Anyways, I'm a big time gamer, so that really helps bringing that mindset into this game. So, so is there going to be a trading system for armor, weapons, etc.? Could very well be. Definitely could very well be. I will have to talk to the team about that. And the reason why I don't have an answer for that is because, like I've mentioned in many other videos, when we talk with our team, our development team, it's very structured in a sense where we're doing it in segments. So today was strictly finalizing the character design and confirming everything we can confirm today about the egg game, right? And then next week we'll touch up again about the egg game, confirming the rest of what we need to confirm, answering some of these questions, and then moving forward. And then once that, we'll probably move on to the user interface and the battling system after they're done with the character design, right? And then once that's done, then we move into more like probably, the trading system for trading Cashemons, trading weapons, armor, things like that. So we're moving in segments. We're not trying to cram everything in one meeting all the time, because I think if we do that, too many things will get jumbled and probably get pretty messy and probably won't turn out the way we want it to turn out. So we're taking it in little segments. I mean, we're progressing along pretty well. I would say that, definitely. The character design has set us back a little bit. I don't know how far back, but the team seems to be working pretty quickly. I mean, I've shown you the art style and the upgrades compared to all the characters. So, it seems like it is doing pretty well. in the progression. So, but yeah, that's another good question. So once we get to that, you guys will know more about that type of mechanic, which I don't see it being an issue implementing that, right? But I'll let you know further once we get down the road on that. So, but yeah, guys, keep the comments coming, the questions coming in here. Thank you again for however many people are still here listening to me ramble about this. I still very much appreciate you being here. It does mean a lot. Is there, let me think about if there's anything I missed for today pertaining to the egg game. We are talking about incorporating a discount for ADA cash holders, in Soul Cash holders. That is something I rehashed with them today. Once I get more information, hopefully next week on that, I will let you guys know what that's going to be about. Basically, think about it. You have to hold so much ADA cash to receive a discount on when you buy an egg. Again, the discount would not apply to the $50 3 eggs, but it will apply to the 50,000 Soul Cash buys. But you also have to be it has to be in the same wallet, okay, to receive the discount, and you need to be holding a certain amount. So if you guys want to, get, that discount eligibility, you will have to hold a certain amount. Now again, once we get the confirmation next week, hopefully next week, and we get all those details, I'll provide them again for you guys. What are y'all looking at for rewards dropping after a win? So rewards, we're thinking about anything from being, like we'll say like potions, things like that, to accessories, to potential weapon drops, armor drops, things like that. But again, that's for the main game. And again, you also have to realize that not every battle you do, you're going to get loot drops, right? It's just like a regular video game where they're not every battle is going to be a crazy cool reward, right? Legendaries are rare. The legendary drops are going to be very, very slim. Rare drops are going to be a little bit more of a chance to get, things like that. So that applied. What did Hydra say? These are all questions for the main game. The main game is still a status character used in the A game is... Yes. Yep. Exactly. Like what Hydra said. These questions are all for the main game. Like I said, we're taking it segment by segment, but today the main focus was the A game itself, not the main game. The A game is today. We don't have a date yet for the launch because this set it back a little bit with the character designs and everything, but I definitely think it needed to be done. But now they can progress for going forward. So but if you guys have any other questions, yes, please feel free to definitely ask. It's always good to answer as many questions that I can here for you guys. Okay, so I must have missed info for the A game. What will it consist of? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know when you jumped in here, but the A game is what I was talking about like at the beginning of this primarily. Basically was saying about like how you asked about the 10 eggs per wallet. This all ties in for the A game coming out. Okay, and it carries over to the main game. So that being, you can only buy three Cashemon eggs for a fixed price of $50. The 7 eggs after that are going to be a fixed price of 50,000 Soul Cash. Okay, now that's a fixed amount. I shouldn't say price. It's a fixed amount of 50,000 Soul Cash. However, the price as people buy and the Soul Cash price goes up, those eggs are going to be more expensive. So like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I would probably advise people to not sell their soul cash like they've been doing, and we've been saying that since day one. And right now would probably be a good time to buy some soul cash, so when this game comes out and you really want to play, you'll have enough soul cash at a cheap price. That's just me. You can have 10 eggs per wallet. If you're wanting to buy 3 eggs for $50 in this wallet, 3 eggs in this wallet, 3 eggs this wallet, all for $50, and you want to merge them together, there's going to be a mechanism that will block you from doing so. And the reason why we're doing that is to make it fair amongst everyone, because there are only going to be 30,000 eggs to be mintable for the egg game. Okay? We don't want people exploiting it and abusing the system of just buying egg after egg after egg and 300 different wallets for $50 and trying to merge them all in the one wallet to keep their money all right there if they were to sell them and whatever. We're trying to prevent that kind of exploiting mechanic going on. You know, we want to make it fair for everybody. You know, and there might be some other mechanics that will prevent said things happening too as well. And if you don't like it, well, I personally do not care. I do not want that mechanic. I don't want that feature being able to abuse that. I want it fair for everyone. So that's just how it's going to be. And then, of course, you can pick your Cashemon. You can pick your egg. You can have 5 females, 5 males, 10 females, or whatever. But remember, there is no crossbreeding species. So if you have a female falcon and a male falcon, they can breed, but you can't mate a falcon and a dragon together. Okay? This isn't like Pokemon Fully, where you, in order to do that, you need to have Ditto in order to do it. You can't do that. You can't mix, species. So, make sure you pick and choose what kind of Cashemons if you're wanting to breed them. Also that's going to be another egg going into your wallet when they breed, right? They produce another Cashemon, which is another egg, so also keep that in mind as well. So I want to bring that up. Bert, when it comes to getting the discount of holding that ADA Cash, holding Soul Cash, or both, or does it have to be in your wallet? Does it have to... Okay, so it has to be in your wallet. Okay, so the ADA Cash has to be in your wallet, and the Soul Cash will have to be in the same wallet to receive the discount. We don't have the amount quite yet. We have an idea of what amounts that we want in the 3 different types of discounts, but again, I will bring that number to you guys hopefully next week and confirm that for you. But it has to be in the same wallet, and the amount being staked is in a different pool, right? It's in the staking pool. It's not in your wallet anymore, so it will not apply. So in order to play the game, again, same concept. If you're wanting to play and buy the eggs with Soul Cash, you need to have Soul Cash in your wallet, right, to buy the eggs. If you want to play the game and you want potions to heal your Cashemon, well, you'll need ADA Cash. Well, if you have no ADA Cash in your wallet, instant staking wallet, well, you can't buy the potions to heal your Cashemon, right? You need to have it in your wallet to purchase it. So, same will apply with the discounts. Eric, when is the moment to buy characters or eggs? Once the egg game releases. We do not have a date for it yet. Can't you crossbreed with other players? No. You cannot. You can't crossbreed with other players. In Pokemon, in order to have a baby with another, so in Pokemon, you have to have a Ditto to breed, let's say, a Pikachu. Okay? They produce an egg, which then will be a Pikachu, right? But people did it to farm. I'm not going to get all the mechanics of why they farmed it and whatever. Anyways, you can't crossbreed species. You can't take a falcon and breed it with a lizard. You can't take a dragon and breed it with a turtle. There's no crossbreeding. It has to be the same species breeding. But if they breed, let's say if you have a legendary, right, and you have another legendary, and they breed, chances are higher to producing another legendary Cashemon with some mixed traits. So it could potentially be a strong Cashemon, depending. So that is going to be a factor too. So if you take a basic and you breed it with a legendary, may not necessarily come out as a legendary because the chances are going to be a lot slimmer. But it's also not guaranteed if you breed two legendaries either that you're going to get a legendary, but the chances are a little bit higher. But you see what I mean? So yes, like Hydra said, you can rent your Cashemon to other players for money, yes. So they could use it to breed and vice versa, yes. Yes. So yeah, yeah, Bert, yeah, not a problem. Yeah, because we want you guys have to understand that we're building a game here for you guys to play, play to earn, but you also have to realize too that the projects need to survive. So there needs to be volume being brought into Ada Cash and volume being brought into Soul Cash. That's why, just like any NFT, you have to purchase certain said things, which then will, bring in volume to the project to help it keep growing, which then also, if that keeps continuously growing with daily volume, then in return, you guys get paid out in more rewards, which is more free money, essentially, in your pocket. It's like the circle of life, in a way, right? How, okay, so Eric, how much is the percentage to get a legendary Cashemon? Like 1 to 1,000? I do not have the percentage for that. It's in our old document. I will try to get an updated document, but again, that is for the main game itself. Okay, because you will not be able to breed baby Cashemon. It's a little weird. You have to wait till they're adults to breed. So that again, they will become adults in the main game. Once you get to start playing the main game, because that's how you'll start to evolve them. So, but yeah, the percentage, I will tell you, for a legendary, it is very low. It is very low, and the reason why it's low is just like any game. And I told Hydra today, it's like playing Diablo, because I use that because that's one of his favorite games. If you're loot grinding on a said boss for a epic weapon, a legendary weapon, you might have to defeat that boss 100, 200, 300 times before he even drops that item for you, because the percentage of that drop is so slim, right? Because what would be the purpose of battling him once or twice and then boom, I got that weapon? Okay, well that takes the fun out of it, right? You want the replay going on. So in order to get a legendary, you have to continuously play. It's just like Pokemon. If you want a shiny, many of you probably don't know what a shiny is. It's pretty much a different colored version of that Pokemon, which is extremely rare, and it's a very slim percentage of getting that Pokemon, right? So to collect a shiny, the percentage is very low. That's why a lot of people do egg farming in Pokemon. I'm not going to get into details. You can look it up. Same will apply here with a legendary. So if you want a legendary, you're going to have to continuously keep playing, and then your percentage, the more you play, the more you keep getting eggs, you have a chance of getting that. It's a small percentage, which makes it more valuable, right? So if you were to sell your Cashemon or rent it out to someone, say it's a really strong Cashemon, you can rent it out for more money. Or if you go to sell it, let's say your Cashemon's a legendary Cashemon dragon with certain good traits and has a legendary sword and a legendary shield or whatever, right? It's really good, strong, and you go to sell it. Let's say you sell it for $500,000. You see what I mean? So you don't want legendaries being the percentage being really high and everyone getting a legendary, right? Because they're not worth as much then. So keep that a factor. What about teen pregnancy? Yeah, we're not going to apply that here. This isn't Sweet 16 or 16 and pregnant. Yeah. We're not going to apply that here. Oh man, that was a good one. Oh, Jason, you got me on that one, man. Cool. And you have more chances to get any drop. Yes, you do. Sorry, my daughter keeps telling me she beat teen pregnancy. Well, that's good. I mean, if she beat teen pregnancy, I hope that's a good thing. Hopefully you're happy about it. I don't know. Mew and Mewtwo, yes, Mew and Mewtwo, and getting the shiny versions of Mew and Mewtwo, you would have to do a lot of shiny egg farming. It's like with Pokemon. Basically, all that means is you get a Ditto, you get the Pokemon, you breed them, and they produce an egg, and you just keep doing it over and over and over, and the percentage of them eventually hatching an egg of the shiny version of that Pokemon could happen, but you have to do it a very, very large amount of times. So, if you didn't know that, now you know. So, but I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you have all these questions for me. It keeps me busy. Hopefully that you guys are excited about the game. I'm excited for the game because I want to play. I want to battle some of you guys. And you best believe I'm going to be grinding to try to get some legendaries so I can 1v1 some of you. So you best believe that. So I'm excited for this game. So I don't know. How many people do we have currently still viewing us, guys? I can't see it. It's not live for me. It doesn't show me. Yes. Please keep him busy. Yes, keep me busy, guys. 12? Okay, well, 12 is fine. We hit 20 or whatever today, so I'm happy about that. Thank you for everyone viewing. So we got 11, now we got 13, so we're around there. So that's okay. That means a lot still, and I'm happy that I'm not here by myself talking to myself, looking at a camera. So you guys are keeping me busy. You are done. Yes, Mary's favorite line. You are done. Awesome. 14. Cool, cool. Well, if anybody just jumped in right now for the live stream, if you have any questions right now, we are talking about the Cashemon character design, the final versions, and the egg game, which is our pre-game coming out. Everyone is eligible to play. So I missed the pics because I'm working. Can you show them again? Yes, hun, I can definitely do that. I'll just show the new characters. This is the teen. So they sent me 3 different versions of the teen today. That's the old turtle. So they gave me this variant. I think it's just colors, really. So you see he's really blue. A little bit of a purple hue to him. And more of a purple hue. I like the purple, and I also like the solid blue. But that's the teen. So that's the teen version. It looks, and I like this too. I forgot to mention, guys, if you didn't notice, you see all this right here, how the different shades of, light color blue here, and how they drew the lines in here. It kind of gives them that, like he has fur, that effect. I really like that. I think that's really cool. And then we got the adult version here, who still, would you please, Microsoft, looks really cool. I like him. I think he's really cool. Definitely more creature style, I'd say, more monster style. Okay, well, there you go. Microsoft decided to tell me that no more showing you him. So he wants me to show you the turtle, apparently, because the turtle, here you go, here's the turtle. That's the old version. That is not the new version of the turtle, if you guys haven't seen. This is, again, the mid variant of the turtle. Basically, they're taking this art style, like the rabbit, and this is the rough sketch, but they're turning it into this guy, which is really going to be cool. He's really going to look really cool. I mean, the sketch itself is awesome. So, apparently, Microsoft wanted me to show you the turtle. So, there you go. You had your eyes closed. You're out with your goldfish. Well, I blame your goldfish. Oh man, guys. But yeah, so those are the new character designs and the update on the egg game. I'm glad you guys are very happy. Let me see the eggs. Okay. So that's one of the egg styles. Why? Why you do this? Okay. That's another egg style. That's another one. We have this one. This one's my favorite. I think it's really cool. Then we have this one here. It's another one. This one's not too bad. This is my second favorite. And then we have this one, which is kind of cool. I mean, a little guy peeking out of the egg here. I think that's kind of cool. So, those are the egg designs. We've already shown the egg designs. What do you mean non-live stream? We've already shown all the eggs. Everyone has seen the eggs in our main post that we did. Well, yeah, we have a post up on our Telegram for all the eggs. At least I'm pretty sure we did. Well, if we didn't, Hydra, I'm sorry, but there you go. He was referring to other eggs. Okay, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, this is supposed to be. This isn't. Look, this is not OnlyFans, okay? This is YouTube. All right. All right. All right, guys. All right. This is supposed to be about the Cashemon eggs, not... I just started it. He makes the rules. Oh, man. I can't. Okay, what did Bert say? Well, I've enjoyed it, as always. Great content, always. I don't know. Yeah, man, if you have any questions once the game comes out, Bert, please feel free to ask us. It is going to be pretty self-explanatory. It is going to be easy, but I'm glad you can have your grandson teach you. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to show you, and one or two times, and you'll be like, oh, I know how, I got this now. It's not like an actual video game where you sit down and try to hit buttons and all that kind of stuff. No, no. So it should be pretty easy for you. If you played any kind of like mobile games on your phone, your cell phone, think of it kind of like that. You know, if you play, you know, Clash of Clans or anything like that, it's going to be similar like that, like easy to play, right? So, but I'm glad that you're here, man. I'm glad that you were able to tune into the stream. So, awesome. Yeah, pick up a Game Boy Advance and I used to play Sapphire and Ruby. You can also play Crystal on the Game Boy Advance, or you can play the old Game Boy games like Yellow, Green, Red, Blue. You can play any of those. Um, Gold, Silver were my very favorite ones on the Game Boy Color. But yeah, um, great games, classics, love them. Fire, nice, nice. Fire's a good one. But of course, I'm kind of biased because I love Charizard. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. So, but how long have we been streaming, guys? For an hour. Awesome. It's typically how long I usually stream for. So that's cool. Greenleaf, nice, man. Yeah, blue's a good one though. Blastoise, it's always a good one. Classics. So, well, guys, if you don't have any other questions or anything, I probably will end the stream here shortly. Um, but I do want to say thank you for everyone tuning in. It means a lot. It's good to see that more and more people are starting to tune in and everything, which is cool. Again, if you are new, if you haven't said anything in the chat, which is fine, please subscribe. I know a lot of my other videos I said it didn't really matter or anything, but according to what I've been finding out, um, as we get more subscribers, our channel is growing and it's getting out there more and more to more people, right? So, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because it is helping get our project, about the Cashemons, about our reflections, about like our one video David and I did about keeping your assets secure and you secure, things like that. It's helping us get out there to more people on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Likes are already are cool to see. Comments are really cool. I've been reading everyone's comment and trying to like all your comments. Um, and then also, I'm trying to think. Turn on your notification bell. That way, when I do go live, you guys will get the notification that I went live, so then you can tune in. As you know, I've been trying to make these like educational and being transparent with you guys and giving you updates. So if you don't want to miss, updates like this one today, I would definitely turn that on. Um, but other than that, again, thank you for everyone for tuning in. It does mean a lot, and I appreciate it very much. Um, and if anybody is asking you questions or DMs you about the Cashemon game, please send them over to the YouTube page here and tell them about this video. Hopefully this will kind of give them an idea, and show them some of the art style as well. So let me just look really quick, see if there's any last minute questions. Um, Again, awesome job. Thanks for the only game I play is Golf Clash. I'm a golfer. Well, that's cool, man. At least you play something, and there's nothing wrong with that, so that's good. And again, guys, really quick, if you are on your computer, um, the little icon I put on there for the QR code, just scan that with your phone, your camera on your phone, and you'll be able to click the link when it pops up, and you'll be able to look at all of our social media platforms, our Twitter page, our Telegram page, Reddit, Instagram, all of that. I put that on there for people that are watching on the computer. If you are not, the links will be in the description for you. So if you're on your phone or anything like that. So, but again, guys, thank you for tuning in. I very much appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great day, and keep up the positive vibes. And I will catch you guys next time. Thank you.